So then they built on it for each of the components. We have the empowerment, Eeriic, we have efficiency, the results-oriented, integrity, innovation, the collaboration, the two Eerics. And then they're doing some posters and banners that are put in each of the warehouses and each of the offices so that everyone has Eeriic, and then of course the tchotchkes and what would it be? Well, okay, we've gotten up to mouse pads, but what would PSI be without hats and T-shirts? The only thing that was left out were the keychains, and I'm sure they're going to sneak those in somehow.
What's the Eeric budget?
It was free. We created Eeric free.
No, but all the support media.
The tchotchke, well, that's why there are no keychains. I haven't given them a budget for the T-shirts and hats. They have to convince me that we need them. So for the posters, we spend about $50 a piece or something. So that was the basic premise of Eeric, and in all the internal PowerPoints and documentation, people really use Eeric in different ways in each of the different letters, and it really has created this fun atmosphere around the core values, and that from the tea ladies to the drivers to the senior managers, they all know the core values now. And I know Daniel from Tanzania was saying they came up with rice, and their motto is, "Have you had your daily rice?" So I think that by making it fun and maybe putting it into character, it helps people really internalize it a little bit more. And I think that telling the stories and giving examples of how they live the values really helps as well. It creates sort of a competition among the departments, and one of the things that the committee decided to do was that for the support teams, staff would vote on which support team lived the most values. So at the end of the year, there will be a voting, and one of the support teams, whether it's supply chain or whether it's finance or whether it is IT or audit or R&M, will win. The team will win. I think they've decided that it's going to be either a fun day or a day off, so everyone in that team at headquarters will win that. So it's also to help pull in the connectedness with the other departments. So it's just something that was fun. It was really organic. It came from the staff. Veryl, the deputy country director, and I just kind of got out of the way and said, you guys do what you think is going to make this work. And it was very low budget. And it just has internal ownership. And I think it just really makes it fun. So we have another film, but we're not sure. Do we think the volume works?
Yeah.
So they filmed each of the headquarters Nairobi office of asking people what value is most important to them. So this is just a quick film on different staff and what value means most to them.
That works.
Volume works.
No, I'm not even going to try to pretend that I know why it works now. Does it work?
Seems to.
Okay.
You just had to come look at it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's your
Sprinkle.
special magic.
And then get back to the title.
Oh no.
Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool. No, I'm kidding. Do you know how to get back to the title
It's a
menu?
volume.
I've not seen this before.
Another thing.
Oh, thank you.
No, because I don't like watching myself on film.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
that's right.
can't
Okay.
watch myself. I hate it.
I don't hear the volume again. Is it the... It should be making sounds.
Can we try something, another video clip?
Another thing that we did, and it was more for connectedness with Washington, was Margot just came out, and we asked her and Allison and Regina to film everyone that was somehow contributing to PSI Kenya.
Say hello to PSI. The
Sorry.
P
I was just checking to see. I think
So
it's
it may be
the.
the actual video that you have there.
Well, I can try to find another one and get it up on Kicks and email it out. Would that be better?
Well, isn't it on Kicks? I thought it was. Well, anyway, we can just maybe play it without the volume, but it's just showing everyone stating what their value that is that they love the most about Eeriic, and so it's going to all the different departments and asking which one means the most to them. And the one component that they asked to be included that's not specific in PSI Washington's is integrity. And it is a very important core value for them because they feel that it distinguishes us from many other organizations in Kenya, that we have very high standards on integrity, and it's really an important part of who we are. So in this, you'll hear a lot of people say integrity. Or if you read their lips.